We're just talking about what happened today, anyway,
You going to pool?
which I'm doing.
You need something with allergies to make it more desirable. A good desirable. Fresh. Now, this could bring us a few showers or a few sprinkles over the next couple of hours towards the I-94 corridor, but I still don't expect rain chances to increase. And so probably more so into tonight. And that's what I want to show you the future track as you go throughout the rest of the evening. And just keep an eye on your screen. See some of the showers that work their way through. It really doesn't get much further north than about I-94, I would say. Once we get into Thursday, rain chances start to creep up once we get towards the afternoon. Now, this model has been suggesting maybe a little bit of a wintry mix to start in northeastern areas. I don't think that's all that likely. Just keep an eye on that potential, but I think a lot of this is going to be kind of a chilly rain for us. And then it flows out of here once we head towards evening hours. We're not expecting a ton of rainfall with that. That's at the church to that Friday to Saturday timeframe. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted parts of West Michigan, in fact, all of West Michigan, in a marginal risk for severe weather. This is the first time this season that we're dealing with one of these. And to remind you of what this means, it means that some storms can approach that severe weather limit, maybe one or two, and bring some gusty winds or some hail. Not expecting a widespread severe weather event with this, but I want to show you what our computer models are showing. I think this thread is later in the day. This is 9 o'clock. Friday, we may see an initial notice and showers and storms. Then back behind that, as we get into Saturday morning, there could be another line of some showers and thunderstorms coming in. But the timing
Maybe don't swear too much.
after the sun goes down. So that's one of the ingredients that would be missing for severe weather is a lot of instability. So we'll keep an eye
Get
on
over it. I know it sucks, like I said.
I don't think it's likely that we see severe weather.
I know it sucks, but like I said, it wasn't very considerate for him to say you should just get over it when he knows you just know what theater did. Telling someone to just get over it is horrible.
I can agree.
Temperatures fall into the afternoon. Sunday's looking great, 55 or mostly sunny skies. If you have any plans, I think the weather will cooperate. Get outside and enjoy that weather. And then Monday, 65, mostly sunny skies. Things change towards Tuesday and Wednesday. Another says this is the one that's really going to change things as we cool back down into the 40s.
I'm your Cascade neighborhood reporter, Sandra Alonso. I've gotten reports today from a neighborhood travel agent who says that several parking lots at Gerald R. Ford International Airport are already full as spring break travel is underway.
Yeah, and that sucks. You should be able to know what theater is about, but don't feel guilty for getting attached to it. It's not wrong to care about something so much that it ends up making you cry. They should have been nicer. Maybe they were stressed out because the season was coming to a close, so they forgot to be more considerate.
Airport's parking areas completely full, including short-term forecast ahead of the weekend. Or travel agent Amanda Grill is sharing alternatives to travelers.
For a lot of our travelers that are going to be coming in further away that may not have access to a rideshare app, there are a couple of hotels very close to the Grand Rapids Airport that do offer a park and stay.
Amanda says if traveling with a group, she recommends carpooling to
Don't think of yourself as not mattering. That's not true. You definitely do. Everyone has the ability to matter, and you shouldn't doubt yourself. And like I said, if you want to be involved in theater, maybe you could try helping out with technical work. That's what I do. I'm usually behind the scenes.
Nothing else
Even ones you just met.
I'm glad you were able to open up to her. I'm glad she cared enough about you to comfort you. That's what friends are for, even ones you just met.
That's not something. So you just got arrested, you intoxicated, disrupted, child making a police involvement. You've been involved in service.
She sounds like a really good person. I wish there were more who would do what she did.
Me too, Lucy. Me too.